Hello, my beautiful chuds, and welcome to the new up-and-coming Incel interview show, Beyond a Joke, where I, the most uncharismatic man on the internet, interview different Incel celebrities or artists. I don't know whether this will make it past episode 1, but we'll see. Our first guest here is Generic, or Generic Song 6, and you may know him from
Island of Lost Boys,
or his song.
Straight Through My Heart.
So, sit down, fucking get a packet of popcorn or some shit, and have fun. So, you ready? I'm just gonna, hop straight in.
Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, first question.
Okay.
The name Generic, where does that come from?
Because I joined so late, and by the time I got to the scene, I saw that Edgemaster made that song, Generic Incelcore song, and I was like, fuck, dude, it's already been around long enough to where, people are making fun of it. It's like, I'm fucked, because now everything I make is going to sound boring. So I was like, well, I'm just going to name myself Generic so that I can, so when someone comes up and they're like, yeah, your songs are ass, they sound like everything else, I can kind of jump in front of it and be like, yeah, dude, that's the point. So I should just, it's to own the criticism first.
Right, okay. So your name is a retroactive defense mechanism.
Yes, it's to defend myself for the future.
Okay, no, that's smart.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, it's already been said and done. So.
All right, but where does the 6 come from?
That was by accident. I didn't mean to do that. That's one of those things where it's like your hard username. Like my display name is just Generic.
Yeah.
But when I was making it, I wasn't thinking about it. So I just put that, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Later, I didn't even know people could see it. When people were calling me, I was like, "How the fuck did they? How did they know I used that?"
Right? Yeah. No. Generic Song 6, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even know people knew that I didn't know people would see that. I can't even see it. I can only see it in my link usually most of the time.
That's where I saw it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next question. Here's a pretty big one. What artists got you into the scene? Who did you listen to first and go oh shit, this is banging?
Oh, dude, Negative XP, easy.
Okay.
It wasn't even it's weird because it took a long time for me to get into the scene, and I had been hearing this music since I was in early high school, because obviously, Negative XP had his big fucking blow up on TikTok. In 2020. That's where I heard it for the first time. I was like, yeah, that's cool, that's funny. And didn't mess with it, didn't pursue any further. Then he came back up, and I started listening to more of his stuff, but I still never pursued down the scene. And then obviously Fried got bigger, and then I started getting recommended his stuff, and I was like, okay, well, this is cool. And then from there, I would look at his features, Fried's features. I was like, okay, well, I want to listen to more guys like this. Who else is like this? So I look at the people he was featuring, like Neat. I found Heartbreaker through that same way, just features. And you see people I think he has a song featuring Camouflage, and then he obviously has his one with Slater. And then you start to see all these names, and you're like, okay, well, there's a lot of dudes around this. And then Neat has features with Death Tech and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. And then I finally just downloaded SoundCloud for fun, and then looked him up, and then I was like, oh fuck, there's a whole bunch of shit behind this. Yeah, and that's really it. That's how I found it. Was just it kept coming up over and over again. I just kept getting recommended these songs over and over again. Nice.
Okay. Right. This is a question that I didn't write down, but I just remembered. You are an entirely mobile user.
Yeah. Not by choice, because that's why.
Okay. So, how do you create songs on mobile?
So I just use GarageBand Mobile.
Fair enough.
I have this thing called an iRig. I saw I saw this old. This is such so gay. I saw a video a while ago. It was Steve Lacy. He said that he made his first songs on an iRig on his phone. I was like, well, that's cool. I'm gonna look into that, and I got one. I started just messing around, and then finally, when I joined the scene, because I mean, when I joined the scene, obviously, I'm a grown ass man. You know, I'm not in high school, so I'm like, yeah, I feel like shit. I hate my life. I feel like now's a good time to make music about that. And then there's a whole bunch of other guys making music, but I didn't know how to use fucking actual computer software. Every time I tried to figure it out, I was like, yeah, this sucks. I don't want to do this. And I finally just sat down and would use my phone one day, and it kind of worked. And that's just kind of what I've been doing ever since. I mean, it works. It gets the message across, but the fucking drums are so ass, dude. The worst part.
Dude, your drums aren't like terrible there.
Yeah, they're not terrible. But if you're ever listening to one of my songs and you're like, damn, dude, like I've heard this fill and probably 3 other songs, dude, it's because there's not a lot. For some reason, I don't know, like the way GarageBand Mobile does drums is so ass. And then the drum, like the beat sequencer for programming drums is so shit. Oh, dude.
No,
It's the worst. It's so bad.
No, like I've used GarageBand like once or twice in my life because we had fucking like Macs that came installed with it in college, which late high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember using it and being really like just pissed off by the UI, and I ended up moving to FL Studio because I wanted to make music. And I was
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why GarageBand just didn't click for me.
That's so weird. I think it's because you're not retarded. I really genuinely I think that if you can't get like GarageBand, you're either too retarded or you're not, and it just will never click for you. Because it works for me. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's the every now and again I'll bounce back and try to get a crack of FL Studio, and I'll try it again, and it makes me want to kill myself.
No, that's fair. That's like the initial learning curve of FL Studio is like learning to fly a fucking plane.
Yeah, I feel like the way I write most of my songs is so like spur of the moment. Like I'm like, oh, I feel like making a song, and I'll do like the entire instrumental all at once, and then like I'm out a melody, and then push it from there. It all happens in like the span of like a day or two. Is the way I usually do all my songs. So if I go and I try to get on a software that I don't know, then it kind of completely kills that momentum.
Okay, that's fair.
So then I'm just kind of fucking around doing nothing.
Yeah. Another big question. You have like a very unique sound. It is incelcore, but it's like also very shoegazy, and like a lot more shoegazy than other artists in the scene. And I wanted to ask, who like inspires your sound?
I've got 2 people that are 2. I guess one's a band, one's a person.
Okay.
That just inspire my sound the most. First is Titanic Sinclair. I don't know if you're familiar.
I am unfamiliar.
Well, super, just an indie guy. He was behind the Mars Argo project, the Poppy project. There's 2 chicks that he was kind of managing for a while, and then he has his own solo stuff. That's probably my biggest inspiration. I feel like I've definitely done my best to rip him off with a lot of my music.
That's the best you can do, bro.
Yeah, that's like that song "Prove That I Exist" that I made. That was me literally just trying to rip one of his songs, and I fucked it up, and that's that song.
Dude, that's like one of my favorite songs to come out of the scene.
Dude, I appreciate that, but I really was trying to like rip one of his songs so hard. I was like, dude, I need a song like this.
Damn, bro.
But,
maybe I should listen to this, dude.
Yeah, but and my other one is Weezer, obviously.
Bro.
Just because, I mean, it has to be. How could it not be? Everything that they do. I mean, it's just so like basic. I mean, the pop hooks over like raunchy guitars. I mean, that's what I aim for. For me, if a song doesn't have a good melody, then there's no reason for it. I mean, if I can't come up with a good melody for a song and like the instrumental process, then I usually scrap it.
Yeah, I remember having a conversation with you like not too long ago about how you scrap loads of songs.
Yeah, dude. I think I've scrapped like 7 songs in the last 2 weeks. Just because like they're so like I just can't get a melody right. I'm actually gonna send you a song after this that I just made today,
Okay.
and because this one I'm close to scrapping it because the vocals are pissing me off. Like the same thing that happened to you when you were making fuck I'll miss you when I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's what's happening to me with these vocals right now.
No, dude. Well, like, I remember also talking to you about how, like, it is, when you're making a song, it is a lot easier to see all the flaws in it compared
Yeah,
to when you're,
yeah.
like, just somebody who's listening to the song.
I know, dude, but I can so I feel like that's true to an extent. And then like I just get like but I get like hyper paranoid about it. Like cuz I don't know, sometimes I'll start hearing flaws in my songs and I'll start like I'll be like listening. I'll be like, "Okay, well then like does anyone else make the same mistake?" And I'll go and I'll listen and I'll be like, "Fuck, no one else makes these mistakes. Like what the fuck?" And then I get paranoid. I'm like, "Well, if I hear it, then realistically someone else is going to hear it." And so then I just kind of death spiral until
No.
like, "Yeah, fuck this song."
I I could not tell you how many, like, bum notes I've left in a final song because I was just like, ah, fuck it. No one will notice.
Yeah, I have a similar thing with like timing, just because like staying on tempo is fucking hard.
No, agreed.
And yeah, so you just like you play a lead and it's kind of out of time, but you're like fuck, it's like kind of layered, so you can't really tell. You just gotta leave it. I mean, I do that a lot. It's just I don't know. It's like it's the vocal production. I feel I've gotten to the thing where with my instrumentals, I kind of have a process now, and I think
Yeah.
that shoegazy thing you're talking about is the distortion thing. The distortion preset that I use is like it's so distorted, and then I layer them. Um, just because I was initially going for like a '90s kind of distortion, like a super raunchy kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I think I'm kind of there, but I think it kind of bleeds over because I'm sending it through P90 pickups. So I think those kind of help a little bit.
Yeah.
Add to that kind of like it has a weird sustain that kind of pushes it over, and sometimes it's annoying when I'm trying to like enunciate a lead and you can't fucking hear what I'm playing. But other times it kind of works. It just depends.
Okay. That's fair. Like, because your your sound is very, well, it isn't very shoegazy, but it's like compared to I think a lot of the scene, your sound particular is unique in that it sounds a lot closer to shoegaze than a lot of other artists.
Yeah, I definitely I could hear it just because of the distortion bleed. I think someone like I think probably Roadkill. I think is probably like almost, and I think he gets real close sometimes with his stuff.
He
I think he gets
does,
pretty
yeah.
close. If not like outright doing it, he gets real close. I think I liked one of his new songs off of his new project. I think it was Jaundiced Skies. I think that one was pretty that one was pretty close. But yeah, vocal production makes me want to kill myself
Yeah.
because I don't know. I've started flirting with autotune, which is the devil's fucking.
Bro, you're gonna fly too close to the sun there, bro.
Dude, I know it's the fucking devil's temptation, dude. I've a lot of my songs I'll mix it in if I
Yeah.
have to use it because I'm not a good singer, so I need something to guide me. Like in my early stuff, I followed the guitar lines I would make up.
Yeah.
So like all of my early songs, I'm just singing over guitar leads, and that's kind of guiding me vocally. Now I kind of try to use auto tune as kind of like a guide to keep me on track.
Okay.
But sometimes, dude, it just does not work out like that. And then like I don't like that super robotic kind of tone. So like you can try and mix it down and kind of pan
Yeah.
like hard pan it, and then have like natural vocals in the mono, and it can kind of help. I don't know. It's like it's every time. There's never a formula. I haven't come up with a formula that works 100% of the time. Like every time, it's just coming up with a new solution. But yeah,
I was gonna ask, how's it feel to be like the throat goat?
that I don't think it doesn't. Honestly, hearing it out loud doesn't feel that good.
Dude, because like, I don't want to sound like too gay or nothing, but you genuinely have like a really beautiful voice.
I appreciate that.
No
I,
worries, bro.
it honestly, dude, if you, I'm thankful, but if you heard some of the shit that I've been making, it is like so like ass, dude. I ponder if I'm tone deaf. Like I have to
Oh,
sit and think about it for a while.
I've done that.
You ever had that?
I've done.
Yeah.
I recorded an entire song with a guitar out of tune, and I had,
Yeah.
and it was only slightly
Oh.
out of tune. But then like, I went to play. It was on the acoustic, and I went to play like an electric lead over it, or
Hmm.
like an extra rhythm,
Hmm.
and I realized, wait a minute, that sounds off. So instead of re-recording the acoustic parts, I just slightly pitched down the electric guitar. I was like, good enough.
What? That works?
It did because it was only slightly out of tune, but it was still like noticeably out of tune if you listened to them together.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done that. Especially, I get you where you're coming from with the acoustic too. I feel like acoustic is like, it's so easy to just like be wrong in.
Yeah.
I was trying to do this thing the other day where I had like this kind of synth chord intro, and it kind of transitioned into an acoustic rhythm section,
Yeah.
with an acoustic lead over top. And it's kind of like so. There's another artist called Billy Cobb. He has a song called "Throwaway
No, I
Song."
fucking
It's a
love Billy
similar
Cobb,
vibe
dude.
to that. Yeah. "Throwaway Song," where he starts off with the organs and then
Yeah.
goes into the acoustic. Yes, sir. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, bro. That's fair. But you're doing it with the synth, or were you doing it like with a?
Oh yeah, I was doing it with a. I wasn't doing organ. I only didn't use an organ because there's no fucking organ in this in my fucking mobile, dude. I couldn't find one.
No, dude. It's
So it's using like a dreamier synth for it.
okay.
But yeah, I fucked it up, and that one's on the back burner right now until I figure out how to use a fucking computer DAW
You need to
and
make
maybe hook up that.
you need to make generic song 7, bro. And just upload a bunch of like scrap songs.
Dude, well, I would, but the problem with my scrap songs is that as soon as I get a hint of they're about to go ass, I just stop. So I have like they're unfinished. So it would literally be me in auto-tune, like distorted as fuck auto-tune, like humming the
Oh
melody,
shit.
and then just empty fucking instrumental.
Bro, you got the HDMI fucking tone.
Yeah, it would be like if HDMI didn't finish any of his songs. That's what it would sound like. All of my unreleased stuff.
Okay,
It's,
damn.
it's
No,
yeah, it's trash.
there's a market for that somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, next question. What are your thoughts about the current scene, like in general, with
Um,
newer artists and the the like interestingly named Big Four?
oh, the state of the scene, at least for guys like us, I think it's actually kind of pretty good right now.
Yeah,
I think it's slowed down. I think around 6 months ago, we were kind of like, I think it was a lot busier. Like we were doing a lot more.
yeah,
But I think right now it's still good, at least for little guys like us on SoundCloud. I think it's a lot of fun.
yeah,
Uh, I like all the guys we're friends with. I like all the stuff that they make. I think everything coming out from us is like really good.
yeah.
And I'm really happy with it. I like that the Twitter scene is alive. I know there's Discord servers. I'm not in a lot of them because I don't want to get fucking put on a watch list.
No,
But yeah, no, I like it. I have a lot of fun.
yeah,
I enjoy it. As for the big four, uh, I bet those guys may as well not exist. I mean, they just aren't really there, you know?
no.
I mean, they're not in the SoundCloud scene. I mean, we'll see after this. I think they're doing that comp, the New World Order comp.
Yeah, but like, haven't they been doing that for like a year or something?
Yeah, I don't. Who even knows if they will? We'll only know if it's going to come out the day of.
Yeah,
But I mean, the big four may as well not exist. I mean, they don't really. I've heard Crust Socks is in some Discord servers and he's cool.
yeah,
But in terms of like music community wise and like being on comps, doing features, and just kind of being around, I mean, they're there. They're in their own space over on Spotify.
yeah.
They don't really interact with us.
A lot of them seem to be a lot more like tightly connected in their space rather than our space.
Yeah, and I don't know, it might be a thing because they were around like before, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Give it 5 years, we might we
We'll
might be the
see.
same, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the new stuff that they're putting out too. I really
Yeah,
I like Crussox's new stuff. I really like Neat's new stuff. I know that Neat's probably going to take a long break, at least after maybe New World Order, because I'm sure he's probably burnt out after putting out like I don't know how many fucking songs.
yeah,
And then Fried, I'm gonna say something controversial. I think his new stuff is like some of the best stuff he's ever made.
yeah.
I know that's controversial because it's less like kind of incel-core-esque sounding, but like I don't know, like The Disease and like One and the Same, I feel like are fantastic fucking songs. Like Billions Must Die is really good.
Yeah,
Like I really like those songs.
yeah,
I know he just did Cry About It, and it's kind of more of a return to like kind of a return to form. But I mean, we'll see. I hope he kind of keeps with this kind of weird thing he's going with.
yeah, bro. I think some of his newer songs are like better than a lot of people give credit for, but I also think some of his stuff is very hit or miss.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I just really like the direction it's going. I feel like it's kind of pushing it, you know? Like
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, I feel like The Disease having that kind of low scream part is pretty cool, and One and the Same having more like kind of like you said, sounds like more shoegazy chords.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. I mean, even songs like fucking Gator, I mean, which is kind of a polarizing song. I mean, I like it. The direction it was going in.
yeah,
Maybe a little less reverb, but you know, I see the vision.
yeah, bro. Coming from you, bro, the reverb king.
Yeah, dude, I've had to take a step back because I something now I'm listening to some myself and be like, fuck, dude. I heard that, dude. I listened to I think it was Heartbreakers feature on Neat's song.
Yeah.
What was it called? No More Pain. That's what it was.
Hmm.
He did a feature on that song, No More Pain, and there's so much reverb in his fucking in his verse. Like it's a good verse, but there's so much fucking reverb. And I started thinking, I was like, dude, what if my songs sound like that? Like, what if there's like too much reverb on my shit? So I was like, so I've been trying to step down a little from the reverb, but it's a hard addiction to get over.
No, that's fair.
Because I know when I did my feature on your song, I was like, dude, put that fucking reverb
You
up.
did. You asked me
Turn
to
that
put
shit
like
up.
quadruple the reverb.
Yeah, I was like, almost too much. Almost where it sounds like it's too much, and then stop.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Yeah, but there's definitely some context. I feel like, especially like listening to like shit in the car, like I really like to just put shit from SoundCloud on while I drive.
Yeah.
And so like sometimes through like car speakers, that shit gets super muddy.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Do you car test your music at all, or do you drive, or?
I do not drive. No, I can't afford it.
Dude, that's real.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta walk. Do you walk test it then?
I no, I guess like what would walk test be? Like playing it through like a shitty phone speaker?
You just you play it through your phone while you walk at like a mild pace.
Yeah, no, that's
That might simulate it.
anything through a phone speaker just immediately sounds kind of ass anyway.
Yeah. 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 No, because it does because it tries to do stereo, but it's like half-assed stereo.
Yeah, because both the speakers are like in the exact same place. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I should, I should car test them. I should like learn how to drive and then car test them. That's the only reason I would ever get a car is so I can car test my music.
That's it. See, that's a good reason. Or you could do what's that fucking Discord thing that what's that Discord thing that Roadkill always does where he plays the music through the fucking through the fucking voice chat?
ESM bot.
Yeah, you just ESM bot or whatever the fuck it's FM bot fucking test your
Some shit
music,
like
bro.
that, yeah, bro. That's not a bad idea. When you like uploaded like a whole backlog of music onto Spotify, which I know you don't really upload that much onto Spotify, only when you remember, but like
Mhm.
You uploaded that whole backlog as like an album. Is there any future project or something that would end up becoming an album that you might be making at some point?
Yes. So I've been kind of building up another backlog to drop onto Spotify.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I've released 3 singles after I did that album, and I want to do like another big drop in kind of like the form of an album. I named that first album Gen 1 because I felt like it was like a good approximation of my starting off of
Yeah.
being too ass. I'm not going to use Gen 2 for my next album because I don't feel like I've advanced enough. Maybe we'll save that one for the computer,
Oh yeah,
you know.
right.
But I do have a backlog built up at this point. And then it depends on if the songs I'm going to be making for certain upcoming projects are going to
Hmm.
be released on Spotify separately or not. Then those songs might be on my future album as well. I don't know. It's just I got the fucking gayest distributor of all time, so
Wait,
I get pissed off anytime I have to upload.
who do you use as a distributor?
Dude, I have Lander.
What the fuck is Lander?
Dude. I was like I was looking into like what distributor to get. And the rest of you guys fucking hardly upload anything either, okay?
I
All right.
I upload
No,
enough.
that's recent, dude. You did this, but this was before, dude. You started doing this after I already bought Lander, dude.
Okay.
So, like, and Roadkill just uploaded his shit to Spotify.
Yeah.
Dogmouth hasn't still done it.
Waiting on him, bro. We're waiting on him.
Yeah, we're waiting on it. One of these days, dude. But I mean, like, so there was like no one. I don't even know. I should have asked American Retard, but I think he just started getting into it now, not too long ago, uploading. But yeah, he did. Just it wasn't too long ago that he started uploading his stuff on
No.
Spotify. But I, I was torn between. I was gonna use DistroKid.
Yeah.
That's just like everyone uses DistroKid. I got a buddy that's in a band. He uploads his music through DistroKid. I was like, okay, well, I might use that. Well, then I started like I looked it up on YouTube and I was seeing like these videos saying that DistroKid was ass.
I mean,
So
yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay, well, I don't want something that's ass. And I was looking up like best distributors, but I feel like I fell into like the Lander propaganda hole because I kept like seeing videos that were like super positive about it. And I was like, fuck, okay, well, I mean, if it's good, I'll get it. And I went, I got it, and yeah, it's fucking ass. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know, they're super gay about stuff. Their website's super like weird and about like album covers and
Oh fuck, dude. Don't
they're
you?
like kind of weird about AI.
Hmm.
I really don't like it. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I'm too lazy to read through all
Oh,
the shit
fair.
that I've probably should.
Don't you have like a shared account with like a random rapper?
Dude, I don't know who that is. I tried to get my fucking YouTube channel. I tried to claim it through the Lander website, and they declined me, dude. So now it's his. He fucking won. So I don't know.
Right.
He has it, dude. He has my first album. I guess he can just keep it, man. We're square.
No, because if you like, I've got some of your songs saved from like the topic channel, and I remember clicking on it and going like, "Who the fuck is this dude?"
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that until after I uploaded it, and I was like, okay. Because the uploading shit through distributors sucks so bad. Like you can't
Yeah.
choose anything. You just have to hope it goes right.
Yeah.
And so I saw that, and I was like, okay, well that sucks. So I guess my name is like, pretty generic. Haha. So I was like, well, I'll just claim like a YouTube account and separate it. And I tried to do that. I have a YouTube account under my name. I think I even commented on one of your videos using it. And I tried
Yeah.
to link my music to that account, and it said no. It declined me. It wouldn't let me do it. So I was like, okay.
Don't you need? I don't know if it's the same case, but like, I couldn't claim my account until I changed the username to like root canal years fully.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah, like I think you need to match your fucking account name for whatever
Hmm.
distributor you use.
Maybe I'll try that. Just to see, because I would like to claim my music because I haven't released my last three singles aren't on YouTube. They're
Damn.
only on Spotify, and at least I think they're not on YouTube. I mean, they could be somewhere. I mean, I don't think they uploaded, but I honestly have no idea. They could be. They could be out there somewhere. But
Somewhere,
like maybe they uploaded on some random fucking channel somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. I know for a fact I'm on Spotify,
yeah. Yep.
and I'm pretty sure I'm on Apple Music, and I think I may be a possibility I'm on Amazon Music, and that's about all I know.
Okay. Speaking of recent singles, your most recent singles have been very. They've had a very strong identity compared to. Your music already has a very strong identity, but like your most recent signals, fucking hell, fuck me, singles stand out. Like, is quite not a strong departure, but still a departure from your classic style, I think.
Yeah. Well, I did Straight Through My Heart. That was about a real chick, by the way. About one of my coworkers. It was hot as fuck, and then I
Right.
fumbled it hard.
Ah, shit,
But
bro.
yeah, but that was I did Straight Through My Heart, and I like that song a lot, and I did pretty well. A lot of people like it, and I'm pretty happy about that. And then I
Yeah,
was
it's a
like,
good
well,
song.
after I wanted to pivot into something a little like angrier and grittier, and so I did Liar. Um, but that song I think is hot ass. So I don't like Liar.
Okay.
Um, but I left it up because I'm pretty committed to leaving my songs up. Just because I mean I uploaded them, I might as well leave them up.
Yeah.
But I went from Liar, I fucking hated it, and I did Standing, which I really like Standing. I thought that was a good song. It's not like about anything in particular. It's just a fun kind of darker song.
Yeah, sometimes
And then
it'd
I
be like that.
did yeah, I mean, it's not really about anything or anyone. And then I did Nothing Ever at All um, right after that. And that one was more kind of trying to test the waters of like what I could do in terms of like it's slowed down. There's more synths, and then it's just like I feel like it's kind of dirtier. It's kind of more somber, and it's all right. I fucked the first verse up. I think the first verse sounds like shit. I think I did the chorus all right. Um, and then the second verse I think is okay. But and then I did Dork as kind of like a return to kind of like a more poppy kind of chorus. I really like writing pop music. And I do get tired of it sometimes. And when I get tired of it, I write songs like Nothing Ever at All.
Yeah.
But then I went back and did a more popish song for Dork, and I really like Dork. Again, it's about that same coworker chick. This is post fumble. This is post fumble. She called me a dork. That's why it's named Dork, by the way, for some insider information.
Damn, the
Oh,
generic lore, bro. Runs
yeah.
deep.
I mean, when was the last time anyone actually got called that? But and it happened to me. So
Why'd she call you a dog?
you know what? I don't even know. I think it might. Maybe I'm just a dork, dude.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
But yeah, I've been trying to work on music after Dork. I think my songs have done like I feel like my only songs have done really well. I'm very happy
Yeah.
with where I'm at. Um, I mean, my goal for every song is to get at least 10 plays in the first day. So I know as long as I get 10 plays in the first day, like I'm not like fucking a hardcore eating like asphalt, like just
Yeah.
dead. So uh, yeah, I've been outdoing the goals I set for myself. So I'm very happy. Um, it's just like hard to write songs that I view as good because like you get a clean vocal performance on one song and you're like, fuck, that's really good. I did it, so I should be able to get this for the rest of my songs. And then I spend like I burned through 6 songs chasing a good vocal performance, and I fucking haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's pretty real.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. I mean, you'd think that if you just used the same formula, it would work. But I want to Mac DeMarco it, where like he found that fucking formula, and he used that motherfucker for like a million songs. I cannot do it. I haven't found the formula yet, so I'm not sure.
Maybe one day, bro.
Yeah, I'm chasing leads anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more question. Well, I guess it's technically 3 questions wrapped under one umbrella. But
Okay.
I got one more thing to ask, and that is, you're put on a desert island, right?
Yeah.
An island of lost boy, if you will. What
Mm-hmm.
You can pick 3 songs to like take with you while you're on the island, from the scene, and those songs are your favorite classic song, your favorite modern song, and what you feel is the most underrated song from the scene. What songs are you picking?
Oh, dude. Okay. So I think for my favorite underrated song, I'd have to say that I'm not saying this like to blow smoke up your ass, but I genuinely mean like One Last Call and It Could Have Been Different. I think that song is like genuinely one of the best songs like ever.
Oh, thanks, dude.
I have like not been able. I've been kind of like messing around trying to get that synth tone that you got in there, dude, and I have not even been able to get close. I don't know how the fuck you did that. But
A lot of distortion.
dude, that song is really good. I think that's my favorite modern Ensocore song. I'd say probably underrated. I think that what's his name? I don't know if I can pick a certain song, but I think this new one I think you reposted one of his songs. Scare It.
Oh yeah, Scare It's cool.
That fucking guy, like those songs are really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he just came out of nowhere. Like he was on Manslaughter, right?
Yeah.
And I heard that and I saw your repost. I was like, fuck, this song is really good. And then his newest song is also really good. I just feel like he's like punching way above his fucking weight class right now. Like his stuff is really good.
Yeah, right. He's an up and comer for sure.
Yeah, I really like his stuff. And then for classic Ensocore songs, this dude, I don't know. I wanted to say I'm Not a Robot by Cyborg 9K.
Okay.
But I feel like if I admitted I listened to that song and he heard it, he'd probably tell me to go kill myself. But I think that's it, man. I don't know. Like, I gotta throw one in here. I feel like Make It Worse by Bleh, despite recent controversies, is a really fucking good song.
Yeah, fair.
That's a really good song. That chorus is an extremely strong chorus, like extremely so. So that's a really good song too. And that's really about all I can give you.
Okay, right. Well, that's all of my questions that I have written down. I was going to do a thing called Ensocore Lyric or Suicide Note, where I would read out either a lyric or a suicide note, and you'd have to tell me which it was, but I forgot to prepare that, so don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess the only thing left now is there anything you'd want to, like, shout out?
There is something I want to shout out. I'm going to change my answer for classic Ensocore song. I'm just going to put Embarrassed by Fried by Flora, and that's a really good song.
There you go.
That's a good song.
Okay.
That's all I want to plug.
that song is all you want to plug?
That's all I want to plug.
Okay.
That's all I got. I'm nowhere else.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah,
Bro.
let's plug your show, buddy. Say the name.
What?
Hey, you got to plug your show, dude. You'd be like, this has been
This is
Root Canal Year's super amazing podcast.
I haven't come up with a title yet. I was kind of winging it.
You got to be shameless. Tell them to follow your SoundCloud.
No, bro. No, this is your interview, bro. This is not how it works.
No, dude, you gotta be shameless to be like, yeah, I'm Root Canal Years. I've got, what? How many are you at now? You'll be like, I'm Root Canal Years. I have 5,000. Holy fuck! I have 5,000 monthly.
I do, but it's all for that. It's all for that like one song I made almost 2 years ago.
No. You have multiple songs over 1,000 now. You have to say
I
that.
do?
You do.
Oh fuck, that's pretty cool.
I know that bankroll's been hitting fat. You can't pretend like you
Dude,
didn't
that
know.
is true. I got $20.
Dude, you about to get a car, bro.
Yeah, finally, bro. I can sound test my music.
This will be it, dude. You might not be able to. I don't know if you're gonna afford a nice car, dude.
No, I'll get
But
like
you're gonna get a car to where you could probably put a Bluetooth receiver in it, bro, and put it on like put it on a random FM station and
yeah,
listen to it that way.
that'll work. I mean, you've plugged me, so
There you go. You plugged, bro. You're
thanks
welcome.
for the plug, bro.
And look, to tell everyone that they need to keep their eyes out for certain projects that may or may not be coming down the road.
Yes, certain projects.
If you were on like if you were on a desert island stranded with a few other lost gentlemen.
few other few other lads who hadn't found their way.
Few other guys that also call women whores on Twitter. If you happen to find yourself on an album with a couple of guys like that, what would you do? What songs would you listen to? Well, we're gonna tell you in about
Like
a month. Maybe.
a month or two, yeah.
A month. All right, yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for being the first recipient of this thing I'm doing. I don't fucking know what it's called yet. I'll come up with a title in post. And if you, dear viewer, hang on a minute. If you, dear viewer, are under the age of 14, please send pictures to @dogtooth300.
I'm glad he got to say that.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be very thankful. Oh fucking hell, there's a spider on my desk.
That's a dog mouth drone. He sent that there to make sure you were gonna say it.
The dog mouth drone, bro. Oh,
You know what they say, bro? You gotta make room for the epunk pedophile.